Good morning, church. A little bit rainy this morning here. A little pitter patter of rain on our deck roof. Hebrews chapter 12 this morning says we're going to live because of the way God works with us. We're going to live in a shaken world. Listen to this in Hebrews 12. I put the New Century Version here to read for you because it just helped me see clearly what was in the text. It says, "So be careful and do not refuse to listen when God speaks." Man, that's a great verse to get in your head. "Others refused to listen to him when he warned them on earth, and they did not escape. So it will be worse for us if we refuse to listen to God, who warns us from heaven." The writer of Hebrews is referring to when God came down to Sinai, gave the law to Moses, and shook the mountain. And then the law itself was our shaking. When we look at what our responsibilities are to live before a holy God, it shakes us and sifts us. Verse 26, "When he spoke before, his voice shook the earth, but now he has promised, once again I will shake not only the earth but also heaven." That's when he sends Jesus down, and heaven itself is shaken by the Son of God coming to us. The words once again clearly show us, verse 27, the words once again clearly show us that everything that was made, things that can be shaken, will be destroyed. Only the things that cannot be shaken will remain. When you sift something, you're sifting the smaller grains through a screen, and the things that cannot be sifted remain. And the Bible's teaching us that the trials we go through, the hard weeks we go through, a lot of us in our church family have been through a lot of hard weeks. I talked to a couple of pastors this week who had some teenagers or 20-year-olds pass away. We've all been through hard stuff this week. And as we're going through that, we're being shaken, we're being sifted. And so the writer of Hebrews says, so first of all, be careful. Do not refuse to listen when God speaks. When the sifting and shaking is happening, God's speaking to us. And we need to listen to his voice, listen to him speaking to us. Be careful to listen. A lot of the Hebrew children did not listen in the wilderness, and it was a problem for them. A lot of them didn't make it to the promised land. So we got to be careful. God warns us. And then he says God warns us from heaven. He's sifting us and warning us from heaven. Now listen to verse 28, Hebrews 12:28. "So let us be thankful because we have a kingdom that cannot be shaken. We should worship God in a way that pleases him with respect and fear, because our God is like a fire that burns up all things." Be thankful we have a God that has a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Jesus tells us in Matthew, we can stand on shifting sand or we can stand on the rock. You can build your house on one or the other. And I've built my house on the foundation of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, my Savior, my Lord, who loved me enough to die for me. And my foundation is solid. I'm shaken at times, but my foundation is solid. I pray yours is as well. And I would ask you to consider Jesus to be the one, and then help others who are in this shaken world. All these things we go through, pandemic, flus, death, famine, disease, wars, everything we're going through is that shaking of our earth to draw our attention back to the God in heaven who's warning us, and then to be thankful that he has a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and we need to be part of his family. Guys, I love y'all. I pray you'll share this with others. Walk with him strong today. See you soon.